Hi, Scorpio. Is Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. This is going to be what are their true intentions in love, Scorpio. Hope you guys are all well. And let's get into it. It's a general read, right? So it may or may not resonate. And also, please know that you can switch the characters back and forth all day long, right? Twice on Sunday. And you're seeing yourself, Scorpio, in this love reading, right, as the Fool. Now, in this deck, the Fool is somebody who, like, takes a chance, like, whatever new endeavor they are embarking on, they don't need a reason. Like, they're like, hell, I'm just going to do this, kind of, right? You know, maybe you had reasons in the past, but you look like you're taking a chance here for some type of a new life or, you know, but that's really what the Fool is about in the cosmic deck. It's about just kind of taking a chance and not leaving the reasons behind. Like, I don't really need one, and I'm going to do this, right? Maybe you feel fed up in a situation. Sometimes we get like that. The Queen of Cups is how your person is seeing themselves. Now, ordinarily, this is you, but in this deck, it's different. Your person could be seeing themselves as maybe in love, something like that. But it could be somebody who is, you know, kind and beautiful and things like that. It could be somebody who is vicious or unreliable. They could be seeing themselves that way. Because we have the chair is empty, somebody is leaving your life, and we have time to act. So, you know, time to act is really clear, right? I feel like that's what you're doing. You could think, like, as the Fool, you could think it's time to act, and I don't need a reason anymore. Like, sometimes that just means I don't need to think about this anymore, right? There's, you know, maybe there's 100 reasons why. This is why you maybe don't think you need a reason. The Seven of Wands is somebody who is super overwhelmed. The Housewife's deck, yeah, somebody needs to clean this toilet with like 7 toothbrushes, right? Or they only have one or something like that. It's hard to clean a toilet with a toothbrush anyway because, you know, how can you, besides the grooves, right? How can you clean like the surface, things like that? Okay, the Boundaries card, Scorpio, somebody's setting boundaries here. I feel like it's you. You're like, oh, no. I feel like you're done. I feel like you're in a situation with somebody who maybe is behaving like they're like the wolf. Maybe this is you, though. The wolf is somebody who is, sometimes they act alone, feeling alone. It can be somebody who is like kind of reacting to a great expansion, like they want to expand their lives or something like that. But it's interesting here because we have some really kind of opposite energies, commitment and the card of fragmented energy. So this commitment, the guy's happy. He looks like he's getting into a commitment, right? Oh yeah, he's signing some contract. But you know, maybe, and this is an event. This is interesting. It's an event. It's not even like a feeling or, you know, I want to commit to somebody. It's an event. Wow. Fragmented energy here is, you know, somebody who is kind of feels like they're in, you know, 10 different pieces. Maybe it's you. Right? Because that's why you just want to leave here. This Fool's a little bit scary in this deck. You could be turning this person into a frog for sure. So let's see. It's a possibility because it looks like you're dealing with somebody who might be, you know, very challenging. But let's see here, and let's get some cards. Let's look at your recent past energy here. Let's look at the recent past energy for Scorpio. And it is the Five of Swords. So yeah, I mean, you could, this is a card of defeat and despair. It depends on what side of the sword you're on, right? You could be defeating somebody and leaving them in despair. That was your recent past energy. Let's see what else we have. And the Fool card, interesting here. This is a different deck. This is the traditional Fool who is still stepping out, jumping off the cliff here, right? The dog's like, be careful. Jumping off the cliff for a brand new beginning. I feel like you're wiping the slate clean. What I mean by that is I feel like you're like pushing your person off as you clean the slate. Like you're like, this is done. I feel like you're drawing your boundaries now, like major boundaries. Like this is the end. Here's the line. Yeah, I feel like you are. I feel like you're like leaving somebody here, but we only have 2 tarot cards here, so you know, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Right? I don't really like to do that, but I kind of feeling that you could be this fragmented energy person. Maybe it's your person, but I feel like you're leaving a situation because I feel like you're dealing with somebody who might be like all about themselves. Maybe they're in love with somebody over here. Time to act. Somebody's leaving your life. And the Page of Cups is your challenge. Sorry about my voice, guys. Somebody said I had a beautiful voice. I'm like, okay, sure. Because I've had this what's the name of it? Sidvesa, illness, right? I don't want to say that because I'm not really supposed to. You can't say anything, right? Because if it doesn't fit the narrative. But long story short, it's taken me a long time to get over it, right? Because I'm not taking any jabs. Hell no, not when that's an experimental baloney. Yeah, so let's see what we got. And let's look at your person's energy. The King of Swords, but it's taken me a long time, right? Yeah, to heal my throat. So let's see here. And Pisces, I'm sorry, Scorpio. So your challenge is the Page of Cups. Maybe this could be, I feel like there could be another relationship here. I feel like there is, but commitment here with fragmented energy, and somebody's acting alone. I feel like you're setting boundaries because you're leaving somebody or they're leaving your life. It says right here. But your challenge is the Page of Cups. This is why I think there's another relationship here, or a third person. So, this challenge, the Page of Cups, Scorpio, could be... it could be like a love offer. It could be. And the Five of Swords is your recent past energy. Let's see if you were... See what this is. Magician. And the Seven of Swords. For me, you were dealing with somebody who was manipulating you. I feel like you were. And they could be seeing themselves as unreliable and vicious. They could. This Queen of Cups. Can you believe it? She's beautiful in the face too, right? She looks like some old... Not old, but like in the old, olden times or whatever. She looks like some, I don't know, Italian, Jewish, or Mexican, or Latina lady, I should say. Yeah, she does. She's really beautiful. But your person could be seeing themselves as, like vicious. I feel like they are. Well, let's see here, but it kind of looks like that here. It looks like you were dealing with defeat here because somebody was a player. I'm saying that they could be really seeing themselves as vicious and maybe unreliable. Unreliable would be a nice word, right? But because of the Magician next to the Seven of Swords, this is player energy or trickster energy, especially with the Five of Swords. OMG. You could have done that, but I feel like you were in this energy. You could have felt defeated in the recent past. But maybe, maybe you're fighting back here. These three people are kind of like, there's one winner, but, there was a fight. And the Hierophant showing up. And the Seven of Cups. I feel like you were confused if your person was playing games with you in the past. You could have been confused if they were going to maybe manifest something with somebody. You might be married to them with the Hierophant. And the Fool is here with the Six of Swords. And this is your current energy. You're leaving here, definitely. You're like on your own. Excuse me, guys. You're on your own path. The Fool's not even looking at the Six of Swords, right? At the man leaving in the boat. You're on your own path. You could be, creating your own future here. Maybe because somebody's leaving or you're leaving them. Because I'm getting something here that in this reading, I just think there's something going on here. So the Star card, you could be leaving because your person's healing another situation. You could be leaving to heal a situation with somebody, right? You could. And let's see. It could be switched. But you're the wounded warrior here, so you're worried about what's going to happen next. No, this person, you're on your own new path now, and you're leaving because they were going to heal something with somebody else. I feel like you found out. I feel like in the past you were confused, or maybe they made a really hard choice. Seven of Cups showing up in your energy. You could have felt defeated by it. You could have. And the High Priestess, that's you showing up here. And the Queen of Swords. So this is you in the recent past. Like discerning whether or not they were defeating you for another union, whether or not they were making a hard choice. You could have been confused about it, but this definitely has to do with somebody who was kind of a trickster. And the Page of Cups is and I'm not talking about you guys, but if you guys watch these readings, you have to be kind of open to people calling you kind of a trickster, right? Because these cards talk about tricksters, right? Yeah, the other day somebody was watching my Sagittarian reading and they were like, you know, getting really sensitive. I'm like, what? This is your general read, number one. And number two, I said I was kidding. So anyway, it is what it is, right? So here, you guys, I was joking about sex or something, and they said, you know, Sagittarius, we don't sleep with everybody. It's good to know, but it was like a joke anyway, you know. Okay. And the Four of Swords and the Page of Cups is your challenge, Scorpio. You think they're healing a situation with somebody. I'm pretty sure. The King of Cups is what you want or what you hope for. And that is you. You're shown up here as the king, right? As the boss here. And the Ten of Swords. So, I mean, this could be saying you want an ending, right? You want a harsh ending. And usually not too many people want that. But maybe you want a harsh ending for them. And they won't, maybe they won't. You might want to release yourself from betrayal here, though. Let's see. Let's get another card. Page of Swords. You want to know if they're betraying you. That's what you want to know. Because you're thinking it here. Yeah. Because in the past, you were like discerning it. If they were either making a hard choice or you were confused, same thing. I mentioned that, right? That this person is. And over here, you're like worried that they're going to heal the situation with somebody. Right? That's why you're leaving. That's why you're the fool here. Yeah. The intelligent fool, right? Like, to hell with you, right? Yeah. And the Eight of Pentacles is showing up with the Eight of Cups. This is what you're fearing. You're fearing they're walking away to put the work in with somebody else. Yeah, you are. Let's get another card. See who it might be, maybe. And you're worried about your marriage here. Justice. Because the Hierophant is showing up right away. And here's Justice. So you could be dealing with Libra, right? But I feel like you're worried about your marriage. Yeah, I feel like you are for some of you guys. The King of Swords is their energy. They're shady. Yeah. It says, the chair empty, Scorpio. Somebody's leaving your life, right? And it shows this chair here, right? Tell them to go sit on this pink toilet, right? Which is showing up on this card, right? Tell them to go sit on the stinky pink toilet, right? It needs to be clean. There's 7 toothbrushes there. Yeah, so let's see what we have. The King of Swords is their past energy with the Sun card. So they were getting their clarity in the past about a fire sign, Queen of Wands. Yeah, or they are a Queen of Wands. And they were challenged by it, 5 of Wands. Their current energy is the 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. They could have made a decision too. They could have made a decision, but they felt challenged about it. The King of Swords usually makes decisions, right? Sometimes he is just analyzing, getting his clarity. But I feel like this is what your energy is about. Like, are they leaving? Are they making a decision to leave with somebody else? And the Ace of Wands here, they have the Strength card. So they have courage. I feel like maybe they're trying to have courage, but they look like they have courage here, and they're going back and forth whether or not they're going to have a passionate opportunity with somebody. You're showing up here in their energy, the Queen of Cups. Maybe this is you having courage now. It could be showing up in their energy, right? Because, you know, and maybe the way they are seeing themselves, they could be seeing themselves as the Queen of Cups, kind of. Maybe because that's you. Maybe they're just thinking about you, right, left and right. I feel like they are, right? Because they know you're leaving. The Fool card. And here you are in their energy again. So let's see. Let's get another card. 8 of Wands. They could be going back and forth right now whether or not you, like their energy could be going back and forth about, you're going back and forth about it. Let me explain that better. Their energy could be that they think you are going back and forth about this. 2 of Wands, Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands. Like they want this passionate beginning with somebody else. I feel like you are. I feel like that's why you're leaving. Wow. And the Knight of Cups is their challenge. Let's see here. The 3 of Wands. And let's see. And the Temperance card. So there could be a Sagittarian here, right? But the Fool means Aries, or, you know, represents Aries. I shouldn't say means it really, but the Fool's here twice in the reading. Their challenge could be a Sagittarian, right in their challenge, Temperance. I feel like their challenge here is that I feel like they're in love with somebody here, Knight of Cups, and that they want to manifest this situation. And they may have to turn their back. When the Three of Wands is in the challenge, it can mean, they might have to turn their back on their situation here. I feel like that. I feel like you know that, and you're like, I'm out. And their desire is the Tower and the Knight of Swords. This looks like they want an ending right there, and they want to take fast action. And then they have the Six of Wands. They want victory, and their fear is the Five of Cups. So they're fearing a sad ending. It could be with you. It could be with this other person, too. It could be, all right? Because you're dealing with Shady Slim, all right? Or Shady Sam, I should say. Yeah, because we're not, this is not a rap song. No, it's not. Why is that Six of Wands there? And the World card. This is what they want. They want to end a chapter and have a new one. And this Five of Cups is, they could be fearing this World card too. They could be fearing the ending with you too, but at the same time they want this other situation. That could be the case. They're fearing the Five of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Empress. I feel like they're fearing here that this Empress, this third party, whoever she is, harlot, right? Jezebel. Whoever she is, you guys. I'm not laughing at you, Scorpio. I'm laughing at this person here. Whoever they are, your person is fearing it's going to end up sad. They could also be fearing it's going to end sadly with you. They definitely could. But they could be fearing it's not going to work out with this other person, Three of Pentacles, Empress. They could. So we're going to go to the extended and find out all about them. Yeah, we are. And we're going to see here. And this Wolf card, this person could feel like this is their calling, this other situation, because this is about a great expanse. And it's about somebody, the Wolf, who operates on their own, like, So we're going to see the underlying energies, how they feel, Scorpio, and how they are seeing the situation, what's most fundamental to them, actions they're going to take, what they hide, and their true intentions. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.